Welcome back, everybody. Before we get to any more league titles that were on the line here, we do have a non-league rivalry game that took place in Santa Maria.
Yeah, it's a big one. Rigetti and Pioneer Valley waging the 10th battle for the helmet, Joey.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's serious stuff. The visiting Warriors have won the last 4 meetings. Let's bring in the Rooster, Kevin Roos, live in our Santa Maria newsroom. Rooster.
Hey, thanks, guys. Boy, you know, the last 2 weeks for me, these games have gone down to the wire, so thanks again for hooking me up. Boy, we got the bragging rights on the line for not only the helmet, but, you know, just because it's the end of the year, and we know one of these teams, if they can win tonight, have a shot at going to an at-large bid, so a lot on the line tonight for both teams. Now, both teams have played some pretty good opponents all year long, and it all came down to tonight. Let's get out to the field and see how it turned out.
At the start of the game, Eagles knew if they could beat the Tigers, combined with an Atascadero win over Paso Robles, they would claim a share of the league championship. Tigers, though, opened the scoring as they capped off a 7-minute, 9-second, 80-yard opening drive with a 3-yard touchdown.
Won the coveted helmet the last 4 years in a row. Pioneer Valley hasn't won it since 2009. What would we be in store tonight? Well, we'd have a good one for you. Second quarter, Jordan Pollard's kick is up from about 40 yards out. It's good. And just like that, the Warriors all over the Pioneer Valley Panthers in the first half, up 17-3. But boy, the second half would be a different story. Jared Rodriguez trying to get Pioneer Valley into the end zone right here. Nice pass, but it's picked off by Angelo Torres. And they will be denied, at least on that drive. Warriors, though, would fail to convert. So Pioneer Valley getting the ball back. Late now, fourth quarter. Pioneer Valley handing off to Mondo Mancera. He's been big for the Panthers this year. He rolls into the end zone. Panthers right back in this game now, down 17-10. Warriors with 5 minutes to go, trying to put 3 points up on the board for a little bit more cushion. It's up and it's wide right. Can you believe it? Game changer. I remember the Buffalo Bills lost a Super Bowl that way. I still haven't gotten over it. Late fourth quarter now, Rodriguez to Andrew Prado, and he takes off like a rocket down the field, 25 yards into the end zone. Hold everything. We've got a tie ball game now, 17-17. Prado happy, fans happy, everybody back on their feet. Then we go to the late fourth quarter now, 18 seconds to go. Game still tied at 17. Second and 7, the swing pass to Prado. He avoids a tackler, avoids another tackler, and he's just got one more guy to beat, and he's over the goal line. He's in there. Unbelievable run by Prado. 40 yards to the house. Pioneer Valley now up 24-17. Prado's like, yeah, that was nothing. That was easy. And the Pioneer Valley Panthers coming back tonight to get the win, 24-17. Unbelievable finish. Rigetti all over Pioneer Valley in the first half. Pioneer Valley with the incredible comeback in the second half. What a game. Just like last week, what a game. It's always fun to see these kind of games on Friday night. And, well, for Rigetti, unfortunately, their season will end at 4-6. And for Pioneer Valley, well, they're 5-5, and they're going to wait to see what happens this weekend with the playoff seeding. They might get that at-large bid, and I know Dan Ellington and the guys will be very happy with that. From the Santa Maria newsroom, guys, the Rooster, sending it back to you guys.
Howdy, Rooster. Thank you very much, Kevin. Now to the Northern League, where there could be a three-way tie for first place. Napomo on a bye this week. They had already a slice of the title. At Templeton, though, they needed to win at Santa Maria to be able to get their own slice of that pie. Templeton now just one game left in their year, and this is it. Tonight, playing for the league crown. Opening drive, Gunnar Griffin. He avoids the sack. He gets the swing pass out to Christian Hauser, and he avoids one tackler, avoids another tackler, slips past the Saints D and goes 50 yards. Hauser to the house. Eagles lead it 8-0 after a 2-point conversion. The next drive, Griffin, he guns it down the field to a wide open Avery Shannon. He's going to take it 55 yards. They only believe in big plays up there, apparently. So it's 15-0 Eagles now, and a few minutes later, Eagles in the red zone again. Griffin going to call his own number this time, a little read option, and he took the right option. Into the end zone, punches it in for 6 more. Eagles rolling. It's 22-0. Santa Maria could battle back a little, or would try to battle back here a little bit. They put up 14 points, but that would be all they could do. Templeton finishing atop the Northern League division with a 48-14 win over the Saints. The Eagles will enter the playoffs at 8-2 and have a #1 seed.
The Morro Bay Pirates could make it a trio of teams sharing the Northern League title, but they would need to beat a dangerous Mission Prep squad. Let's go out to the Rock up in Morro Bay. Opening kickoff to Mission Prep, and Morro Bay is going to like this because Mission Prep, after a pretty decent return, and he gets stripped, and Morro Bay has the football. So
very quiet
Pirates.
this game, Mike.
Yes, very quiet. Yes.
This mood setting.
Isaac Manipity rolling out, does it himself. Manipity, the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Morro Bay halfway through the first. Isaac to Daniel Lagrio. That's a first down for Daniel. And Manipity, another keeper, and it's another 7 points for Morro Bay. They're up 14-0. We're still in the first quarter.
It's my costume from last week.
You're not going to say that same joke again, are you? That's William Monks. And William Monks, 18-yard touchdown. 21-0 Morro Bay. And then we're done. Second quarter, it's Unks again, 25 yards. And Manipity fakes, and this guy just has a nose for the end zone. Morro Bay gets it done at the Rock. They win 35-14, so it's our understanding Templeton gains the #1 seed in the Northern League, Napomo second, Morro Bay third.
Exciting stuff up there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, talk about exciting. 9-0 Pacifica High School needed a win tonight for their first ever Pacific View League title in football.
Oxnard could spoil the party. They're right down the street from each other. It's a big rivalry on Gonzales.
Gargantuan.
Yes. Senator De Los Santos was at tonight's game and has all the highlights.
All right, guys, check it out. There's 4 miles that separates these two schools on Gonzales Road. 4 miles. So not only will the winner win bragging rights, but they will also be crowned as a Pacific U League champion.
Oxnard looking for their 8th league title and brought out their side of Gonzales Road to cheer them on. Meanwhile, Pacifica looking to make school history. Now we'll pick up this battle in the first, and the Yellow Jackets went right to their running game. The handoff to Raymond Caldera, and he fights his way into the end zone. Oxnard gets on the board first, 7-0, but the Tritons would answer right back, and they showcase their own run. They give to Jacob Neary, and he is off down the sideline for the 35-yard gain, and that would lead to this. They hand it to Neary again, and this time he is in for the touchdown. This game is tied up at 7. To the second, Yellow Jackets quarterback Dalton Pagano sticks to the run game. He decides to call his own number, and he goes in untouched to give Oxnard the lead 14-7. Pacifica's quarterback Adon Salas finds himself in a bit of trouble, but check it out. 4 guys try to tackle him. He would toss it over, and somehow Neary is in the right place at the right time, brings them to the 10. Salas would do the rest with the quarterback sneak, and we are tied up at 14 over. Oh no. Oxnard's running back, Raymond Caldera, was just getting warmed up in the third. He finds a hole, lands a hit, and is in for the touchdown. Answering back, guess who? Salas. To a wide-open Alex Hernandez, although things would go a bit sour for Pacifica late in the third when Salas threw an interception grabbed by Jay Dunham, and they would follow it with what else? A Caldera touchdown. Oxnard would go on to hand Pacifica their first loss of the season with the final 41-21. The Yellow Jackets are the Pacific View League champs for the 8th time in school history.
All right, Oxnard doing it. They've had a great season. Yes.
Just keep going.
I know all these undefeated teams are going down. Paso, Bishop, and now Pacifica. On the way, the playoffs are here for 8-man football, plus plenty of 11-man action still to come, like Newbury Park and Thousand Oaks.
And we have highlights from the Marmoni League battle. St. Bonaventure trying to bounce back last week after a drubbing from Westlake. We'll have those highlights next.